Hi guys, welcome back for part 2 of the video. I'm just going to get right into the questions again. We have done the disabilities category, and now we are going to do generalized questions about fishing, how I adapt to fishing. As I explained earlier, how I was able to get on and off the boat, you guys have already seen. If I could go anywhere, I would love to go to Lake Okeechobee down in Clewiston, Florida, or to the California Delta and catch some big largemouth bass. That has always been a dream of mine since I've gotten into bass fishing. Do I ever want to go fishing in the ocean? Not really. I'm not a huge saltwater fan. I was on a cruise ship for 4 days, and I was sicker than a dog, and I really don't feel like going back and doing anything like that ever again. Fish that are in my area, pretty much the same thing that there are pretty much all over. We have bass, both largemouth and spotted, and I think there's a few smallmouth around here somewhere. We got bluegill, crappie, carp, walleye. Some cities in northern Illinois have northern pike. There are garfish, there's catfish. Basically anything that you can find in the river, we pretty much have it around here. Best story of the one that got away. That would be last June, or July, last month, July. My dad, my brother, my nephew, and myself all went to Camp Big Sky for the day, and I was helping my little nephew, and we were all watching him fish. Well, as we're sitting there, this bass, and I know it was a bass because my dad got a glimpse of it, and he grabbed my line, the fish did, and the pole was gonna go in the water. I literally, had I not had a grip on it, it would have gone over the side. But I handed it off to my dad because I was videotaping, and just as he gets the pole in his hand, the fish snaps off the line. So that would probably be my favorite memory of the one that got away. The best memory of a fishing trip growing up would be basically any time that we went to Minnesota. When we were younger, my brothers, my dad, my mom, and even my grandparents a couple times went up to Minnesota. We had a cabin that we used to stay at, and we stayed there for 2 or 3 weeks at a time. And I remember we went up there for probably 6 or 7 years that I remember of. And that was fun because, it was one of those situations where we'd get up every morning, and if I wanted to go fishing, I could, It's not like now, I don't live relatively close to a lake. I've got to walk, 3 miles, 4 miles a day, one direction just to get to the lake. So that was probably one of my favorite memories of growing up fishing because, like I said, we were right there by the lake, and we could go pretty much anytime we wanted. Silly question. I've only got one here. Oh, wait a minute. There's one more. What kind of gear do I use? I use generally closed-faced spin cast reels and medium action to heavy action rods. I do spin cast or spinning reels. Those are the two that I like. And I do those because they're just easier. I haven't graduated into the bait casting world yet. Because I'm probably going to be very prone to backlashes. And I think with the practice, I think that I will grow out of that. But at this point, I'm really not quite ready for a bait casting reel just yet. And like I said, this last one here is just a silly question. Have I ever tried eating a worm? That would be one of my friends that sent that one to me. No, I have not ever tried to eat a worm. Never will. Because they're just nasty. Who would want to eat a worm? But if you guys have any more questions, you guys can feel free to subscribe, like, and comment on my channel. Or you can shoot me an email at, I'm going to give you two emails. It's Nathan_Lamberson@yahoo.com. Or you can email me at adaptingtheoutdoors.com. Or, I'll go ahead and give you my third one. My Gmail email is lamberson.nathan@gmail.com. Like I said, subscribe, like, comment, and send me those questions. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I hope that I get some good responses. Have a good day. Bye.